Greetings, ladies and gents, and welcome to this latest edition of Read TFOS, where I take old stories I've narrated and update them to modern audio standards. This particular story is called Slipstream, written by TheOneFearlessFalcon. There's a saying amongst starship captains: keep a human around to keep your crew on their toes during peacetime, and to be a hero the rest of the time. I admit I was mostly skeptical about the second part, but the first half has rung true. Our ship's human Adam has proven invaluable at causing minor inconveniences that have improved our efficiency with each one we fix. But I, Captain Daisler, of the Star Seeker exploration ship, am not here to debate the chaotic potential of humanity. No. Today, I am here to talk about exactly how much of a hero he has been. It all began 2 Earth years ago, on board my ship, when we received a distress signal. Captain Diesel, what the hell is going on? Adam rushed through the automatic door to the command deck on the Starseeker, still wearing the custom-built racing flight pack he often used for fun. I felt the entire ship change course. Did we swerve to avoid a meteor swarm or something?
Adam, I apologize for startling you. No, the ship is fine, please.
An alien that looked very much like an anthropomorphic deer with 4 eyes spun around and faced the control panel he had been looking at.
Time until intercept, navigator, helpy.
20 minutes, Captain.
Enough time to explain then. Tell me, Adam, how much do you know about my species' culture?
The Elictus herd culture? Not too much, I'm afraid. Is this some cultural thing?
The relevant thing here is that we protect our superiors, and my empire's equivalent of a princess has been kidnapped by space pirates. As an Elictus, I'm honor-bound to at least try and attempt to rescue her.
With all due respect, we are an exploration ship, Captain.
And the pirates are already at light speed. I know there's not much we can do other than fly besides them, but I would be forfeiting my honor as an Elictus if I didn't do some... You were making that face again.
What face?
Adam grinned playfully. The rest of the bridge flinched. They knew that face meant trouble. The same face that you had when you used our gravity cannon. What did you call it? Yeet that asteroid into the larger one blocking our way through your system's Kuiper belt.
Interstellar billiards. I told you it'd work.
And your stupid plan this time?
Adam flipped the switch on his flight suit, bringing it humming to life. Ever heard of riding someone else's slipstream in a race?
No, but I fear I am about to.
Damn right you are. Navigator Helpy, bring us up alongside the pirates. When we get there, as close as physically possible, I'm going to do something dumber than the microwave dinner incident.
Aye, sir. Adam, I'm not overriding the airlock command. This is suicide.
It's fucking awesome is what it is. Adam stood in his ship's airlock, flight suit at full power, and the Omni tool at the ready. I saw it in a movie once. They came from the Void 37. It was so cool. Now open the airlock, or I'm using the manual override.
As your captain, I cannot allow...
Mutiny it is, then. Boop! Adam flipped the emergency airlock panel inside the airlock and pressed the big red button to purge the contents of the entire airlock at once. Captain Diesler could only watch from behind the glass as Adam, his 2-man escape pod, and about 20 million credits of cargo shot out into space. Thanks to the fact that they were traveling at FTL speeds, the cargo shot out was still traveling at ludicrous speeds. The crates of cargo flew out some 1 mile or so before exiting FTL slipstream of the Starseeker and fading into the distance as they decelerated to below light speed. Adam fired up his flight suit, its 4 insect-like solar wings extending as he flew out and grabbed the escape pod with both hands. He was just about able to keep himself in the slipstream while pushing the pod back towards the ship, before swerving to one side and plunging himself and the pod out of the side of the Starseeker slipstream and into the pirates. Don't worry, Captain. Just alert the authorities with our location and let me handle it from here. Princess Zyna sat in her makeshift cell glumly. She was being held in back of the ship, loosely guarded at the moment because nobody would be dumb enough to launch an attack at FTL speeds. So when she heard a loud thud resonate through the cargo chamber, she sat up and took notice. Buenos dias, you fucking Xenos. Here comes Adam. Adam burst through the door, then acted as a maintenance hatch to the outside. the escape pod having latched onto the door like a parasite after he'd pushed it manually off the pirate cruiser. Surprisingly, he found no guards defending the tied-up princess. I guess those pirates are short-staffed. Lucky me. Don't worry, ma'am, I'm here to help. He recognized the princess, thanks to her finery and species immediately, and rushed over to untie her. There you go, he began, taking his helmet off. I'm here to save you, and, wow, you're pretty. Zyla twitched her ears in the equivalent of a blush. Thank you. I suppose you have a plan to get us out of here? Only about as much of a plan as Leroy Jenkins did. But a plan is a plan. Get in the pod while I work my magic. He watched as the princess hurried over to the escape pod before planting an explosive charge against the ship wall. As soon as he was clear, he put his helmet back on and detonated it, soaring into the hole and back into the slipstream. A press of the remote he brought with him, and the escape pod disconnected aside from the ship, aside from a single carbon nanotube tether that he had manually connected to it. Flying over to the main engine amid the debris, he planted another charge, this one timed for 10 minutes, on the primary fuel coupling of the engine. This looks important enough to cripple the ship. Now to get out of here. Adam flew back over the slipstream and sliced off the nanotube tether, just getting into the airlock of the escape pod moments before it fell out of FTL slipstream and instantly decelerating to sublight speed, firing its gravity brakes and emitting a distress signal to the Starseeker. It was a rough ride, but they were safe. There, we're clear of the pirates, and they didn't even know what hit them. You okay, princess? Yes, thankfully. I suppose you'll be wanting a reward for all of this, she grumbled. Getting kidnapped was humiliating enough, but the payout most rescuers demanded when combined with the honors they received oftentimes rivaled the ransom the kidnappers asked for. Reward? Adam burst out laughing. Are you kidding? That was the coolest thing ever. More than enough for a reward. My name's Adam, and you owe me nothing for all that insane adventure. That stunned her. She took his outstretched hand and shook it firmly. Princess Zyla, and to be honest, you aren't too bad looking yourself. Adam's heroic actions 2 years ago has led to this hero status amongst our species. He single-handedly rescued Princess Zyla and took down a pirate ship that often takes a battlecruiser at least to take down. That he requested nothing beyond his job security and repairs to his fight pack only speak further to his noble heart. So, it is with great honor that I stand here as his best man. Hero Adam and Princess Zyla, I wish you both the best in your marriage and could not be prouder to have you both on my crew. When your human tradition of honeymoon has concluded in 2 months, I expect you both back aboard the Starseeker to continue our exploration of the unknown. But if either of you ever try to FTL skim surf again, I will have to write you up. Adam and his bride didn't hear the last part, as they were too focused on the passionate kiss they were sharing. End of story. I would just like to thank the T5 supporters: Bushmaster 117, Casper Arnholtz, Draxzoon WRE, Elijah Silvercross, Gray, John Carrington, and Severin Cerberus. Thank you very much.